Hi guys, welcome to my new channel. This is Inspire Art and Designs. If you like making stuff, if you like art, if you like finding meaning in the world around you, this is the place to be. So today, I wanted to show you my new vinyl cutter. I haven't seen it yet. It's a Vinyl Systems 28-inch Specialist, and I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I have a lot of good plans for it. So I want to show you kind of how to set it up. Alright, let's get to it. Okay guys, so first the unboxing. Let's go. I guess I'll pick between the knives in my pocket because I love knives so much. I have a weird thing for knives. It's nice, hefty strap. Alright. Now I was tempted to get one of these vinyl cutters from Amazon, but I decided to get it from Heat Press Nation because they have a lot of reliable stuff there. And although the one on Amazon was 28 inch, it had the same specs as far as speed, as far as cutting strength, and all that. You really end up getting what you pay for. Let's take it out. Ooh, it looks pretty. So we got this box here with all the cords and all that. Ooh, is that a pen? Ooh! Wow. Okay, so it comes with a little thing to draw out the design, to trace the design onto the vinyl or whatever you're cutting into. That is nice. That's gonna be good for testing and for plotting. Okay, cool. And then there's the actual blade holder, the black thing. I'm super excited. Column cord, USB, and power plug. I got all the putting together materials, the instructions, and the manual. Very short manual, I like that. I'm gonna put on my hat so my hair doesn't consume my head. Okay, how to do this? First I'm gonna grab here, scoot this guy. It's actually really light. Honestly, like, it's not that bad, but not so light that it doesn't feel like quality, because it definitely feels like quality. Careful so I don't scratch them up. Look at this beauty! Look at her! She's beautiful, isn't she? She's beautiful, isn't she? And it also came with a stand, which I have the parts for here. And I'm not going to show you all the tutorial of how to put it together. There's instructions. I'm pretty sure if y'all get it, you can figure it out. Let's put her together. I'm back and I've put, what should I name her? Specialist? Steph. I put Steph together and named her Steph, and she's ready to go, and I just gotta hook her up to the computer and I'll show you guys how that all works. And I will be learning as you learn because I have no idea what I'm doing. They actually emailed me the software, so I already downloaded it, but I'll show y'all besides that how to get everything working. Alright, hopefully it goes smooth. Wish me luck. Okay guys, so behind the system here are the ports on the left side. You have a COM port and a USB port. This is the one I'm going to try to use because I don't have COM port. Hopefully it works. On the videos that I watched, it did not work and they had to use a COM port. I'm hoping that that's not the case with me. But then the power is on the right side. I also had to set up this blade. I have the blade barely sticking out of here, but here's the blade. There's this little eject button that allows me to do that on the back. And it's sticking out just enough so that it cuts the vinyl, but not the
the material behind the vinyl. And it's pretty easy to put in. You just put it in like that. Pretty simple.
Everything does seem very sturdy. This is the controls, so you can control the speed and the force that that's what it stands for, velocity and force. Yeah, plus or minus, and then you reset the system. This set and offline pause is how you kind of navigate through the controls, and then Origin brings you back to the main screen. And test, I assume, is going to be for doing a test. Okay, so we're going to turn them on.
Got this little switch back here. Pop.
Oh. Dope.
What I've done is I've released 2 of the rollers by pulling the levers up. Pulling the levers up is going to make sure that they're not clamped down. And I put the vinyl through it and making sure it's as straight as possible. And then I put a spool on either side.
There's levers back here. Here you go. Here's one. So when it's down like this, that means it's set. It's going to be a little bit loose when it's set. And when it's up, that means that it's lifted up. Okay guys, so before originally the cutter was set to 800 millimeters per second. But you're going to want to change that to 400 because it won't do precise cuts at 800. That's just the max it can go. Force, the max it can go is 100 grams, but we're setting that to 90 because we don't need 100 grams of force to cut through this very easy to cut vinyl. But after you set the speed and force, then you want to press offline pause, and you want to move. Using the arrow keys, you can now move the cutter, the actual blade, to wherever you want your starting point to be, which is going to be the far right bottom corner. And then after you set it, you press Origin, and that lets it know that that's where it's going to start out. And everywhere else it's going to move is going to be this direction. Hey guys, so we're back, and it is 2 o'clock in the morning because of a bunch of technical difficulties that I had to go through regarding software and recording. But let's just get right to it. So they came with a disc, this thing here, and it came with the drivers on it. So you're gonna want to just go on here and download as much as you can, click through the files, and get to the drivers. There's 2 or 3 of them, can't remember. So now we are in Master Cut. This is a software that came with the vinyl cutter, and we're going to try to cut something. So I'm going to show you how to bring something into it. So you go to Import, and I'm going to do Troll Face here. Click this guy in here, and there you go. We are going to shrink him down to the page size. Now you can make the page size whatever you want, but for this purposes we're just doing it like this. And then what we do, and this is the actual image, but I'm being in cutting mode. That's just going to show me whatever's going to get cut. I am going to click on the apple and set a cut, contour cut. You say yes to the first thing, and you have the settings here that tell you just how you want to make it. There's low quality, which is fast, but I want tight trace. Smoothing, I want a lot of good smoothing, even though that it should already be pretty smooth. Keep holes, trace. And just like that, it traces it for you, and you have some more options, and you say apply, and let's see, you can set the corner style too. So if the corners are like, if you want them to be round, you can make them round. In this case, round is good, but in a lot of cases you don't want that, but here I do. So accept. And then I actually want to get rid of the image. I don't want the image anymore, but I do want the tracing. So this is the tracing, and voila, just like that, we got it. I already made this, and I put a square around it. The way you put a square around it is a square. You make a square, and then you do the same thing with the contouring. Now we're going to try to cut it,
what I did for it to recognize the printer, so I went to Cutter, went to here, you can go to Properties here, and in here you want to go to Connection, and despite it being a USB port, you want it to still say COM, and you want to do the auto detect thing, and then it'll just name it for you. So it is ready. Theoretically, I have not tried it yet. Whew, I'm kind of scared. So here we go. I'm going to say cut now. Proceed with cutting. Yes. Okay. Okay, so on the right side, this is a good chance to teach you guys how to change the blade height. So my blade height is too big. So you just untwist the black top. If you want to change out blades completely, take it off all the way. You press on the bottom, and that makes the top come up. And you pull it out, just like that, and you put in the new one. So the gold ring decides where the black ring stops screwing on. So I barely see, I'm not seeing it. Okay, there it is. So until you barely see the tip. So mine needs to be much smaller than it was. So I'm gonna say right there. I can barely see that little guy. We're gonna try that and see how that works. So then you tighten the gold ring, and that finalizes your decision. Okay guys, so I made him a little bit smaller, and I reset the blade, and here we go. Cut. Oh, proceed with cutting. Yes. Okay, although getting to know this thing was a pain in the butt, look at this beauty. Now part of it ended up getting cut off because of one of the test runs that I did that was wrong, and I didn't size it up correctly. This is just a test, and this is the Siser easyweed vinyl, and it seems to have worked very well. Very easy to peel off. Overall, it's just very, very nice. And since I want to see how it does, I have this shirt that I never wear. We'll see how it goes. So to do that, I'm gonna use my heat press. This is the Tusy heat press, found on Amazon. Link in the description below. I'll put a link in the description for the specialist as well, and for as much else as I can, because for instance you need heat transfer paper for heat presses, so that the heat doesn't go directly onto the shirt, melt it, or make anything stick. And this will go on the shirt. So for this one, you preheat the shirt for 2-3 seconds. Now this is my first time using this, so give me a little bit of grace. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, kind of gotta plug it in, don't I? From what I hear, you don't want any wrinkles in the shirt. And it says medium to firm pressure, so you can set the pressure with this knob here. So just kind of feel it out. There you go. Turn it on. Turn it to 305 degrees. Fahrenheit. This is gonna suck so bad in the summertime. Like, I'm over here, and like, I can feel the radiation coming off it. I'm in Florida, so this should be interesting. Guys, it just flipped a breaker. So I gotta fix that. Okay, now it's working, and I have a theory. What if I just keep everything else off? Less electricity is going through the breaker. More of a chance of it not flipping. 304, 305. Okay, so now 2 to 3 seconds to preheat the shirt. Okay, now that's done. I put the troll face down, onto the shirt. Put the heat transfer funnel back on. And now for 15 seconds. 5, 4, 2, 1. And now we just hope he peels off properly. My portfolio involves a troll face. So I really am happy with the way that everything's working out. The vinyl cutter works great. The breaker tripping is just going to be a thing. It's not that big of a deal to me. Guys, thank you so much for watching my video, and if you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and comment what you thought about it, or if you want to message me anything, I'm going to be checking my comments. Ring that bell and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. I got a Patreon. I'll leave a link to that in the description. And I will see y'all later. Y'all have a good day. So now I at least know how to do it. Troll face is a little low on my chest, but it's a learning process, right?